this is an example of a picture for you. And then if you look at the next one, there's more examples of our weathering. Deposition, the state of being deposited or precipitated. Deposition of a soil at the mouth of a river. So rivers or streams go through, and the dirt that they collect, they go and deposit it downstream. This is deposition. Some more examples. And erosion, the process by which the surface of the earth is worn away by the action of water, glaciers, winds, waves, etc. And this is what our lab will focus on today, will be erosion. And the water and glaciers, winds, those are all called elements of the earth when we're going further into our lesson. And then here are some more examples of different types of erosion. Okay, now Miss Connolly will take over.
Kayla, we need to clear our desk off. I think we're going to do the experiment around this table would be easiest. Have everybody gather around. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to have everybody get up and gather around to do our experiment today. Like Miss Davis says, today we're doing erosion. We're focusing on erosion. And can anybody tell me maybe what the dirt might represent here? Show of hands. Maybe what we just talked about, Brenda? Soil or the earth. Good job. Good. Okay. And we're going to do this experiment. It's going to take over the next 5 days, but we're going to start it today. And I also want you to, as we're doing this experiment, just observe, make your predictions in your mind. We're going to sit down at the end of the day and write some of these things in the science journal. So just pay attention to what's going on. Okay, I'm going to need a volunteer for each of these. Who would like to be?
I'll do one.
Kayla. Awesome. Okay, Kayla. Okay. So this is Earth. This is the Earth, and we're focusing on erosion. And what's in the cup, Kayla? Ice. Ice. Okay. I need you to take a few pieces of ice and just place it on the top of the soil. Okay. How about a few more? Okay. Can anybody tell me, if this is Earth, real Earth, what would this possibly, the ice represent that we saw in the pictures?
Elements.
Glaciers.
And remember, those are called elements.
That's the element. Okay, and we're going to come back to this one because, can anybody tell me why we might have done ice first? Because it needs to take some time to melt. Awesome, and I need a volunteer for the second one. Thank you, Kayla. Can I get a volunteer for the second one? Okay, Ashley. This is water in a spray bottle. Can anybody tell me what element that this might be?
Rain.
Precipitation, rain. Awesome. How about you do about 5 or 6 good squirts? You do a few more?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. Can anybody tell me what happened with this? Did you kind of peek in whenever she was doing it?
Yeah.
Did you see it? What did you see?
It started kind of compacting a little bit going down.
Did you see anything since you were directly over it?
When I sprayed down, it made some of it fly off against the back.
Good job. Good job. So you're already seeing the difference between ice and rain, what's happening to our Earth. Okay, and our last volunteer, anybody?
I'll do it.
Brenda. Brenda, thank you. Okay. Science doesn't suck. Okay, so our last one, Brenda's gonna blow through the straw, and can anybody tell me what element this might be?
Wind.
Wind, good job. Oh, there you go. So the wind, can anybody tell me what they saw in their observations just now? It flew, it moved, it eroded, it moved. That's exactly right. And let's come back to looking at our ice, and we can just peek in here and see. This is going to take probably a little while, and that's why we're going to do this for the next few days, and we can even peek back later and see what's happening with the ice and what it does. So, okay, so now that you've seen this, you're going to go back to your seat, and it's time to write down your observations and predictions.
Linda, could you please pass out our science journal?
Good job, Linda. Thanks, Linda.
Okay, thank you, Linda. So now I'm gonna just give you like 5 minutes and you can write down your observation for today. And then for prediction, I want you to predict of what you think is gonna happen tomorrow. And you can also draw a picture, and at the end, I would like someone to volunteer their prediction and picture of what they think it's gonna look like for tomorrow.
Whenever you're ready, just raise your hand if you'd like to share. If not, we'll choose someone.
And remember you to do one for each, the ice, the wind, and the rain or water. Thank you, Kayla.
You're ready? Oh, Kayla wants to share. Let's everybody listening while they're finishing their journal up.
Okay, so for the first one, I said the ice is gonna start melting, which is for glacier, and the dirt's gonna start rolling down, so it's gonna be less and less, it's gonna start eroding. And then for the water, the dirt is gonna compact and slide down a little bit more. And then for the wind, the dirt's gonna start becoming less and less because it's gonna start blowing away.
Good job. Do you mind sharing a picture with the class? Oh, wow.
So erosion, you can just think about takeaway. That's what erosion is doing.
Is anybody else ready to share theirs? One more? Not yet? Not ready? Ashley, are you finished? Would you like to share? We'll do one more.
Sure.
Go ahead.
For rain or ice? Which one?
You can share all 3 of them.
Oh, okay. So for ice, I noticed at first the ice didn't really look like it was doing anything, but from what we talked about earlier, I know that the glaciers can melt and refreeze, and I think this will create a gap in the soil as it melts and refreezes when we add more ice, and that will make a trail for water to go down and erode it. And then with rain, I noticed that the rain caused the dirt to compact. I think it will pack down the soil and then it'll start to run off, pulling the dirt with it. And wind, I said, made the top layer fly off, so I think big gusts will blow it away because we don't have anything holding the soil in place.
Good job, Ashley. Good job, Kayla. Thank you for sharing. Well, we'll get back in our journal the next few days. We're going to keep going with our experiment to see what happens to our earth or the soil.